You know what's interesting? Most people are not short on ideas. They're short on results. They don't suffer from a lack of inspiration, they suffer from a lack of completion. They start the project, they buy the planner, they talk about the dream, but the dream never ships. The project never finishes. Charlie Gilkey's book, Start Finishing, is a call to action for all of us who are tired of half-built bridges. Without a sense of urgency, desire loses its value. This book brings that urgency. And today, we're going to unpack its most powerful ideas so you can finally take your best work from idea to done. Charlie starts with this truth: unfinished work costs more than time. It costs you energy, clarity, and self-trust. Every time you leave an idea hanging, every time you delay that project again, it's like leaving a mental tab open. And over time, those tabs steal your focus and drain your drive. We don't need more ideas. We need more follow-through. Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. The first lesson in this book: it's time to stop collecting strategies and start finishing your best work. One of Charlie's most brilliant ideas is something he calls thrashing. Thrashing is when we delay doing the real work by spinning around it, over-planning, second-guessing, talking to too many people, rewriting page one over and over again. Thrashing feels productive, but it's really avoidance in disguise. And Charlie makes it clear: the closer you get to meaningful work, the more likely you are to thrash. Why? Because the work matters. Because finishing forces you to put yourself on the line. The few who do are the envy of the many who watch. So the next time you catch yourself thrashing, pause and push forward. Here's where things get practical. Charlie teaches the 5-project rule. You can only meaningfully work on 5 active projects at once. Not 50, not everything, just 5. You may want to do it all, but your brain, your calendar, and your energy say otherwise. You must learn to prioritize what matters most now. That's not saying no to your dreams. It's saying not yet. Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. If everything is important, nothing is. So pick your 5, write them down, honor them like sacred work. Every finished project has 5 building blocks. 1. Intention, know your why. Second success pack, surround yourself with support. 3. Blocks of time, carve out focused, protected time. 4. Fronts, break the work into visible, actionable chunks. 5. Completion criteria, know what done actually looks like. Let's pause right here because this isn't theory. This is a system. Charlie is teaching us how to think like a builder, like a finisher, like a craftsman. Jim Rohn said, "Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day." So, what's your next project? Do you have your intention? Do you have support? Is time blocked or just hoped for? This is where dreams take form. Now let's get personal. Charlie says one of the biggest obstacles to finishing is the inner critic. You know the voice: "This isn't good enough. Who are you to do this? Why even try?" But here's the truth. The critic shows up most when you're close to something meaningful. It's not a signal to quit. It's a signal you're doing something worth doing. The walls we build around us to keep sadness out also keep joy out. So build courage, not walls. Respond to the critic with action, not perfection, not overthinking, just movement. Every step you take silences that voice a little more. Charlie shares something powerful. Completion creates confidence. Finishing gives you proof that you can. Every time you finish something meaningful, you become a person who finishes, and that identity is priceless. You want confidence? Don't wait to feel ready. Earn it through action. Publish the article, launch the service, record the video, make the ask, send the email. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. So finish something this week. Small or big, Doesn't matter because you're building the habit of done. So let's review the big truths from start finishing. You don't need more time, you need more clarity. You don't need more ideas, you need more completion. You don't need perfection, you need momentum. And above all, you don't need permission, you need to begin. Charlie Gilkey gives us the framework. And you hold the decision. So here's your challenge. Comment below, what's one project you're committed to finishing this month? Not starting, finishing. Let's make it happen. Let's become finishers.